just a side note before we hop into this. Justin Sudeikis would make a really good Reed Richards from Fantastic Four if they made a movie.
Yeah,
Mr.
instead of
Incredible.
what's his face.
Him and who else were we talking about? John Krasinski.
Yeah, he was
I
it.
He was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think Sudeikis might be better. Um,
Enjoy the episode.
They made a Fantastic Four movie, or was it like
No,
a
they were in like the Scarlet Witch movie, and she just eviscerated Fantastic Four.
oh, damn. Oh yeah, enjoy the episode. We don't talk about this at all.
At the very end, we talk about Apple stuff, and then work it out, and then people died, and then Tesla didn't
AI.
make money, AI, et cetera, et cetera. You know the vibe already.
Yes, sir.
If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. What's up? Hello. What's all this thing?
Can't beat the fucking Clippers. Y'all make me sick with this shit.
Well, listen to this.
Politicians are a lot like that. They should be changed frequently for the same reason.
Yo, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to listen to Ricker and Bond.
We find it now.
Protect the city.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the black hole in America that falls between December 25th and January 1st, even though it's January 2nd and or January 3rd, depending on when you're listening. It's Ricker and Bond.
It's
Yeah.
Ricker and Bond just hopping into this dry. I haven't even looked at the no warning, no
I copy
lube,
and pasted about 5 stories.
no spitting on it, no dinner, just raw.
I got you a Diet Coke, dude. You ever go on a
Just
date with someone and they buy a Coke and you're like, ugh.
uh no, because I date people with class, sir.
Sorry, a Pepsi.
If my date isn't ordering a tall glass of milk,
Dude, people love milk right now because the Mr. Robert Kennedy's making everybody not fat. So there's a big raw milk narrative that
yeah,
has
what's up
been
with that?
it's been in the underbelly of society for a little bit in America, but I heard it out in the public where someone was talking about raw milk.
So are we not supposed to drink milk? Like, what's going on?
Dude, first of all, imagine being someone that pours a glass of milk. I feel like I've said this on the pod before.
Ah,
But
yeah, I don't know. I can't do it. Would you rather drink a glass of milk or a glass of Coca-Cola?
milk. Yeah. Which is crazy.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it has protein, doesn't it? Or
I
fat
mean,
at least.
I'm gonna be bloated either way, but
I
um,
haven't I do be drinking fake soda. The Zevia. You ever heard of it?
no. Thanks. That sounds worse than real soda.
Well, it probably is, but it's a not a sponsor, zero sugar, naturally sweetened, 0 calories, non-G made, no added colors, no plastic bottles, gluten-free, vegan, kosher, and makes you a little bit gay.
Of course. Sounds like it.
It's good stuff. Probably not
Uh,
good, but at least it's not freaking Coke.
yeah, I mean, I drink alcohol, so
Oh, it's freaking publicly traded, dude. Sick.
oh, sick, dude. Not hopping into that stock.
Let's see how it's doing. It's doing really bad.
Ah,
Well, had a good last 3 months.
who'da thunk?
It's CEO's Amy Taylor. It was Los Angeles based. In 2021, went public with an IPO and founded in 2007.
Were these notes written by ChatGPT?
This was Wikipedia and just me compiling with my eyes and brain, and then set into a Shure SM7B.
Hmm.
How was the holidays? How was your Hanukkah?
Holidays were good. Chilled with the fam. You know, just classic holiday stuff. Why is my camera doing this? Okay, we're
You're
gonna turn
jumping
that
back and
off.
forth. Oh, there it is. I
Oh
was gonna
wow.
ask what kind of shirt that was. I was intrigued by the brand.
Oh, it says Playboy. I don't know if it's a real brand. I mean, of course, Playboy is a real brand, but I don't know if it's like an official Playboy
Yeah, it doesn't
shirt.
look like it, but caught my eye.
Thanks, dude. You know, I mean, I'm all about the fashion.
Right. You used to run the catwalk back in the day.
Yeah, as the kids say. Oh, look at that. Interesting. How was your holiday?
Ate food with family, etc., etc. It's fun stuff.
Nice.
I saw a rave uh, from a distance yesterday.
How'd that go?
Went well. I was still
Oh,
alive.
couldn't get the
Listen,
tickets.
listen to some music. It wasn't really worth a ticket. It was a
You just stood outside the venue.
no. I was
You're
in
like,
the
hey,
area.
next year I swear we'll get tickets.
I did that this year, this a couple months ago, and it was walk. I could walk there basically, and then I listened to it outside, and then I was like, I'm definitely getting the ticket. And then I went to the next day, and it was a lot cooler inside. Let me tell you,
Damn, what's with you and raves now?
I
Huh?
like them.
You like them?
Yeah.
When I'm at a rave, I'm just like, bruh, I just want to go home.
Well, I
Do you do
don't do it
drugs?
often, and usually there's none. I've only been to whatever. It's good music. I like good music. A little dancey dance, dude.
Nice, nice.
Um, so I heard you had a big New Year's Eve in New Orleans, dude. Why'd you do it?
Um, Actually, I stayed in this year.
Okay,
I
well,
was just like, the Holy Spirit told me to stay in, so
you
I
you,
listened.
you told me, hey, about to go run raggedy wild through Bourbon Street, and I was like, what do you mean you're about to run raggedy wild through Bourbon Street? And you're
No, I
like,
was too
just you
busy.
wait, watch. You better put on MSNBC.
I was too busy stuffing my Cybertruck with fireworks and then ramming it into Trump Tower.
I was thinking of the wrong text then.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
just
you must have
another
been texting.
freaking, just another duopoly of psyops to start the new year, dude.
I know.
That's what they
God.
want. They want to divide us, bro.
We couldn't even take like get a nice breather. We just had to bring the vibes of 2024 into 2025.
First of all, they postponed the Sugar College Football Bowl.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll tell you the score of it right now. Don't even worry.
I thought it was postponed.
It's happening right now. This is the postponement.
Ah, interesting. Interesting.
It's
Yeah,
coming for your
terrorist
head.
attacks happening in America. Um, Stay away from crowds.
I always knew this subconsciously, but boy, Tesla is quite the what's it called? Big brother entity, dude. It really can track you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's
definitely.
a lot of data on people who sit in those cars.
Why? What makes you say that? You have a Tesla?
No, they just follow that Tesla from charging to charging station.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like that low key makes me not want to get a Tesla
Yeah, I was like,
because
I've never been as a stock, cool, a lot of data, you could sell it for money and multiply the revenue. But as a consumer, I was like, ooh, maybe I'll
imagine,
not really
imagine,
stoked on that.
imagine we have another pandemic and you say the wrong thing about the vaccine online, and then you go outside and your car won't turn on.
That's just classic Baidu, dude. BYD.
That's just classic. Yeah, crazy. So I'll
Speaking
take a
of,
dumb car. Thank you very much.
uh, Tesla's annual sales dropped for the first time in over a decade. Uh,
It's almost as if people don't need a new Tesla every year.
uh, experienced its first annual sales decline in over a decade, delivering 1.79 million vehicles in 2024, slightly below 2023 numbers, uh, amidst challenges like shrinking consumer demand, regulatory uncertainty under President-elect Trump, and competition with Chinese rival BYD. I think BYD it closed some margin with Tesla the other day. I forget what it was.
Man, I ain't ever
Um,
seen a BYD car on the road.
well, yeah, it's Chinese. I'm pretty sure.
But they sell them here, right?
I don't know.
China could use some electric cars. Have you breathed their air
I've
lately?
seen a Rivian, um,
There's a couple Rivians in LA.
but I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Every car is Tesla. I like to play this game sometimes where I'm like, I wonder if I can go 10 cars without one of them being a Tesla on the freeway. Very rare that that happens. They're quite everywhere now.
Tesla fell short of a benchmark that Musk set of 2.5% growth, delivered just above 495,000 vehicles in Q4, and missed Wall Street projections.
Uh-oh.
EV tax credits, apparently an arson attack at its Berlin factory, and
Speaking of
workforce reductions.
speaking of Musk, can we talk about this civil war that's going on in the with the Republicans? Mini
What's happening?
civil war. So with this last election, you saw an influx of a lot of tech bros like turning red, right? And tech bros love their cheap overseas labor, and
Oh,
that doesn't really vibe well with uh your good old-fashioned neighborhood Republican who was like America first always, right? So there was this debate going on online against like people that are like classic Republicans saying, no, let's give these jobs to Americans, these jobs being software jobs. Let's give these jobs to Americans. And then tech Republicans and kind of Elon Musk were kind of saying, America's, first of all, aren't smart enough. And second of all, they cost too much. And so everyone was waiting for Trump to basically pick a side. Um, and for the longest time, it seemed like he didn't care. But then he came out and said that he is in favor of the H-1B visas of like people working, coming from overseas and working. And so he kind of pissed off a shit ton of his base with that comment. So be interesting to see how this goes,
they
where it
really
goes.
did bring in all of Silicon Valley, the TV show.
Yeah, yeah, and it makes you think like this wouldn't even be an issue. I feel like if Elon Musk wasn't like up in his ear, being like, "Yo, man, you gotta let these
Dude,
Indians
my homie that I
fucking
built the company with, super smart, made hella money, bro. We like money, we like money. Uh,
yeah, like yo, Trump, all of X is Indian. I need you to like be on my side here, bro."
uh,
Yeah,
remember how
they're
they're
all
like,
gonna get deported.
you were gonna run the country like a businessman? Well, dude, let's run it like a VC, fire all the Americans, hire about 3 engineers overseas,
Yeah, that's fucking so
and your
that's going on.
and your
At
joint
first,
hasn't even started yet, dude.
yeah,
You made
so
some random government branches and got hella advisors from the West Coast.
hell yeah, just like went to Silicon Valley. Maybe didn't even go to Silicon Valley. Just they went to him and
Yeah,
we're like, hey,
we'll,
we're tired of being
we'll give you
we're
money.
tired of being puppeteers for the left. We want to be puppeteers for the right now. Um, yeah, so there's that. It's gonna be a
Who
hell of
run it?
a
I made a funny Instagram post where I posted Sachs and then Anderson, not Anderson, but I'm butchering his name, but freaking YC man. That has a very shaped head, Mark Andreessen. And then I think it was just Sachs, Andreessen, and Musk. But like I said before, I don't know if it was just because I've been younger in the past, but I've never recalled consciously a circle of people around a president that was so
yeah.
in the public.
Zuckerberg's all up in there now. I also think a huge part of it is first of all, AI is going
they,
to
they want a little bit the veil of smart people around them to make sure that nobody dies with AI.
well, there's that, but I think people like Zuckerberg are like, yo, like I gotta be up close on the field when these AI laws are being drafted. I gotta make sure that it's in my favor because I want to be the fucking what's his fucking name? The railroad guy, the old guy. He wants to be that guy of AI. Come on, I know you know his
I
name.
mean,
Fucking
Rockefeller,
Carnegie,
Rock,
Maybe Carnegie,
there's
one of
like
those
one other
guys.
guy.
He wants to be that of AI, and
Yeah.
So it would be, and so does Musk. And
Well, hey,
so,
if these VC fellas can win the AI versus other countries, I'm probably okay with it.
do you think it is wrong, or not wrong, but weird that you can just have $250 million and just like not buy an election, but literally buy your way into government so publicly?
Uh,
Elon Musk.
Kind of been that way, I suppose. Like I said, I might be because I was younger in the past, or it is kind of more pronounced now. Maybe there's just a lot more concentration with tech and stuff. But I mean, 1920s and all like those Carnegies and Rockefeller guys were basically running the country, and it's
Yeah,
been
that's
about
true.
100 years since then, so it's maybe a little bit cyclical.
And now instead of oil, we're just fighting over ones and zeros and the
Yeah,
hardware that fucking, it's nuts.
now it's more global. Like I said, dude, if they can win whatever they need to win for AI in the country that I live in, I'm probably okay with that. Probably scary if another country gets the upper hand.
Oh, well, bro. China? Fuck, dude.
Will that space race of AI lead to the downfall of humanity because everybody was trying so hard and they slipped up with something and then something happened? Maybe, dude.
According to Harry Kissinger, it's likely.
Oh, Harry Kissinger.
Yeah, and he was only alive for like the last couple years that AI was like publicly available. And he, with the little amount that he saw, he was like, yeah, this is going to be the end. According to this book he co-wrote with Google ex CEO Eric Schmidt, Genesis, which I'm reading right now. He's basically
Dude,
comparing
Schmidt,
everything with AI to like a nuclear holocaust.
Schmidt, I saw a clip. The clip that he was talking about, it was the same college talk. And I forget what the one that went viral was. I think it might have just been AI, but he was also talking about he like became an arms dealer and was just peddling like drones to military operations now for money because he's like, yeah, I don't like watching other people kill people,
So
so
I want to do it
so I want to
instead.
kill people more efficiently, dude.
I want to do it with with Wall Street money.
with H1B immigrant status,
That's right. When grandma is investing in her 401k, it's going straight to fucking AI that'll shoot nukes into the Middle
just
East.
drones.
Oh,
I think I also saw a clip of, and it could be fake, but of military soldiers on the ground, and they were looking up, and there was a drone attack happening, and they yelled "drone," which is pretty futuristic and cool. You know, as a former Call of Duty player, we all dreamed of such a day.
that sounds scary.
Yeah, but you know,
But what even is life anymore? Speaking of AI, again, totally going off script here, but I just got tons of news off the noggin. This is something we already knew, but it's now official, saying that like it's surprising news. It's really not. OpenAI is now a for-profit company because they need to raise more capital in order to get to AGI. There was an internal memo that was not leaked, or maybe it was an email or something, and they have, according to Sam Altman, there is now a quantifiable metric which will determine whether or not they have achieved AGI. And they said something like, I'm gonna fuck up the number, but once they get to profits of like $100 billion, then they'll be like, this is AGI. And I'm not sure. Can you hear that? I'm sorry. Yeah. Can you hear this blower behind me?
well, it's a good timing. No, I don't hear anything.
Oh, wow. I thought you paused it because of me.
No, I
It's
paused it because of me. Did you not hear anything I said?
I heard what you said. You said there was a dog. I didn't hear the dog.
No, no, I was having a full-on conversation.
You really can't hear this going on right now? I can't even hear myself.
I hear a little bit of a siren.
It sounds like I'm in the battlefield right now. That's crazy. Okay, anyway, no, yeah, they said at 100 billion in profits, that is what they define as AGI.
Dang.
I don't know how they came up with that though. Like, what is that like?
Yeah, I'm reading it now. OpenAI, an internal definition. Internal definition for AGI. The two companies with Microsoft agreed to define AGI. AGI stands for what again? Autonomous?
Artificial generative intelligence? No,
General intelligence.
general AGI.
Define
And
AGI as a system that can generate $100 million profits. What kind of weird? Hold up, bro. Hold
but
up.
before this AGI meant it's like a sentient computer, right?
Yeah, now they put a number on it.
Yeah,
What weirdo is that, dude?
yeah, I don't get it. So is it not AGI if it makes less money, but it's just but it like has feelings and can write poetry and shit?
Only if it makes 100 bill. OpenAI says on its website that AGI refers to AI systems that are smarter than humans. What a weird thing. Well, how did this leak? OpenAI have a definition that hinges. Two companies signed an agreement in 2023 that defined AGI as a system that can generate 100 billion in profits. The information reported. I really like the information as a news outlet.
I do too, but
It is
45 a month,
it is paywalled. Usually it gives me a nice headline or so, but I like what they give. Um, OpenAI, however, has publicly defined on its website as a highly autonomous system that outperforms humans as most economically valuable work. Maybe it's something. It's most likely some kind of like legal contract stuff they're trying to do, where instead of saying, I don't know, we own this if it's more sentient than what it is now, it's only this term when it's a specific number. But that is very, very weird. And if, if I saw that as like a lawyer or a judge, I would be like, what's up with that? What's all that about?
how do you achieve that profitability? Is that like when you're just renting AI out to the government and
When it's just embedded in every company ever, and then every company makes 100 billion, which when you say it like that, seems pretty small. Interesting. A hundred billion. I mean, yeah, that's pretty achievable with a lot of companies. Let's,
if OpenAI, I mean, if they make, I think they might down the line if they filed for an IPO.
for
I was
sure.
gonna ask you if you thought that their market cap would exceed Nvidia, but they rely on Nvidia right now, at least. So maybe not.
Um, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. My intuition in my gut right now says it would not, but then right after that, my brain said maybe. So you can
Maybe if they made
print
their
that
own
on CNBC.
chips.
Um, the maybe came in my head because of a little bit of a bubble of everybody trying to make AI stuff and needing a lot of chips and computers and stuff. And then perhaps in the future gets a bit commoditized, and price of data servers and stuff goes down, or OpenAI could make its own stuff. Does Apple make its own chips? Yes. Um,
I don't get how AI is so fucking cheap, like for the user.
it is literally already embedded in Apple iPhones.
Yeah, but even if you're paying for it, like the API, it's like fractions of a cent, like per request.
Maybe it's one giant grift, dude.
Maybe it's fake.
We all just broke. We broke it right now. OpenAI is fake.
Yeah, the fuck.
What's Ronald Wayne up to? Steve Jobs and Wozniak and Ronald Wayne made Apple. He's still alive.
Oh, he's probably busy being poor.
He's only 5'2".
Oh no,
That's
it's
why.
it's a short king energy.
That means he has Napoleon stuff. He has to be all mad and right about things because he's short.
Short king energy.
1956, Ronald Wayne, the co-founder of Apple Computer Company, age 22, moved to California, and in 1971 started his first business designing and manufacturing slot machines. That venture failed within its first year of operation. Then he went to Atari, and then Apple.
And then sold all of his shares in Apple? Or was that someone else?
Um, if I just do a Command SF, he sold his 10% share of the new company back to Jonathan Wozniak for an equivalent in 2023 of $4,300, and 1 year later accepted a final 2023 equivalent of $8,000 to forfeit any potential future claims against the newly incorporated Apple.
Whoa! Hope that new car was worth it.
Um,
To
yeah,
be fair, what are the chances?
I mean, I'm pretty sure every person in the world, probably 85% of people would do what he would have done. Maybe not now. I feel like now maybe people see equity and they're like, ooh, that could be fun. But in the 70s, when the top stocks were, let's see what the top stocks were when Mr. Ronald sold all his shares was Boeing, Avnet, Raytheon, Tudor, never heard of that. Tudor, Perini, Consolidated Edison, Alcoa, other things. Southwest Airlines was booming back in 1976. Still
Oh,
booming.
you don't say.
Yes, sirree.
Southwest Airlines, girl.
Speaking of, there was a settlement that your boys over at Apple made in a case with Siri digital assistant capturing and sharing private conversations despite its public stance as a champion of user privacy. How much did this settlement go for, do you think?
95 million.
I, yeah, I thought maybe you'd play the game a little bit and,
You know, I rest easy at night knowing that even though Siri's secretly recording me, she's still too stupid to do anything with that data. So I wouldn't worry.
uh,
But question is, will I get some of this money? Because I've been a Siri user for quite some time now.
I got the Apple Home. So yes, it was a 95 million dollar settlement to resolve a class action lawsuit affected U.S. users with up to $20 per Siri enabled device. Is what
Oh,
the
95 million. So it's just an amount Apple could add or subtract on a given trading day.
uh,
Literally nothing for them.
and I was wondering in the past, is this tiny little itty bitty? Because it certainly seemed tiny little itty bitty because the revenue was like what 30 billion.
So, yeah, this isn't great.
94 billion.
What does Tim have to say about this?
I didn't ask Tim.
Was this an error in engineering, or are they trying to be sneaky?
Siri was accused of unintended activations that recorded private conversations and shared them with third parties. The lawsuit claimed this. Hey Siri, I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking about your freaking lawsuit that's happening. You need to call on the kettle black a little bit.
The
I guess
fuck?
it is triggered by the word itself, but the lawsuit claimed that violated user privacy and contradicted Apple's strong public focus on protecting consumer data. Apple denies any wrongdoing or liability, but agreed to settle to avoid prolonged litigation. Said here you can take about, I don't know the percentage of that off top, but 30 million versus 90 billion has to be like what, 4%?
30 million versus 90 billion.
Yeah, 93 billion. Yeah, that's not even 1%, I think.
Where'd the 90 billion come from?
Just 93 billion in revenue.
Oh, well, how much did their stock go up or down today?
Probably about a lot.
A lot, yeah.
Um,
We need to give these tech companies something that'll hurt.
what?
We need to give them these fucking little boy, little girl fines, dude. These Mickey Mouse ass fines. Don't do shit, bro.
You're about to go. You're about to go Luigi on Apple.
They're gonna keep
Talk,
stepping
dude.
on us, bro. They're gonna, and fucking Tim Cook's gonna be like, "Oh, we care about privacy."
Whoa,
No, you
dude.
fucking don't, bro.
This guy's doing a podcast manifesto.
Fuck out of here, Tim. No, I love Tim. Out of all of them, he seems the least evil. But
He does seem like he's not doing a very growthy job of the old Apple Inc.
growthy, as in like growing.
Yeah, it is all-time highs, but
I mean, he did take it from what 300 billion to 3 trillion.
yeah, but
Well, that's like a 10x, buddy.
yesterday's prices and today's price. Greedy, greedy ass shareholder that hasn't made a company.
I will say though, despite the growth, which is really all that matters, Apple Vision Pro, I just saw something today. I know we already talked about this, but they are for sure stopping production of the AVP. I
Like
saw
all
the,
of it,
I think so. Let me find this.
or just like lagging for demand.
I don't know. Let me see. Apple Vision Pro, great device, but it's like I use it at my homie's house, and like it's really like like I'm with my homies and they can't see what I'm doing. This bullshit. When you play in a PS5, everybody can enjoy, even if you don't even want to. You'd be like, oh, look at what they're doing. But
Yeah,
AVP is a singular experience. This is from Mac Rumors. In October, the information's Wayne Ma reported that Apple has abruptly reduced production of the Apple Vision Pro headset ahead of potential plans to stop making the current version of the device completely by the end of 2024. With the year now coming to an end, this means the device may no longer see active production. Citing multiple people directly involved in making components with the headset, the report said that the scaling back of the production began in the early summer. Vision Pro is widely reported to have seen weak demand due to insufficient content and high price point. Information said the Vision Pro suppliers have now produced enough components for between 500,000 to 600,000 headsets. Apple is said to have told Luxshare, a Chinese company that serves as a Vision Pro's assembler, that it would need to wind down production in November. Apple has suspended work on the original second generation Vision Pro for at least a year to focus on developing a lower cost headset. Interesting, Apple told suppliers to prepare to build 4 million low cost headsets over the entire lifespan of the product. This is half of the total number of Vision Pros that Apple told suppliers to produce. Um,
hurry
so
up,
yeah,
India.
weak demand
But
um
current version,
for the current version.
yeah,
Now the current version is 3500. Let's say they take that down 50%. That's still what?
1,000 or so.
Yeah, it's 1700. My math is not good. $1,700.
I
That's
believe
still
it.
a lot for a personal computing device that doesn't have the like you don't know what you're gonna get like you're gonna get with a laptop or a desktop, which could be around the same price.
It's very iPhone 1. It's giving very iPhone 1.
Yeah, and like even an iPad, I don't think iPads get that expensive too. But
I Foldable iPhone, yeah. I
well,
sent you that rumor a minute ago. I think there
yeah,
was.
rumors of that, but like, bruh, like if Apple had released a folding iPhone 10 years ago, they still would have been late. Like,
Mashable.com headline: Every foldable iPhone and iPad rumor we've heard so far.
it's like, okay, is the iPad gonna fold into a phone, or is it just gonna fold into a smaller iPad?
Yeah.
Or, like,
I don't know what these generation betas are gonna be looking out for.
I feel bad for Gen X because like you could be, or is it Gen Z? I don't know, whichever is after us.
Dude,
Like you could have been born in 2012,
yeah,
and how old would you be now? You'd be like 12 or 13. When
yeah.
you were born, cell phones still look the same.
It is. Like,
When I was 12, cell phones didn't exist. I mean, when I was born, cell phones barely existed. And then
yeah,
when I was 12, the iPhone was out.
the trajectory is plateauy for sure.
Yeah, not even that. Fucking laptops didn't exist when I was born. And if they did, no one had them.
Yeah, that's why the last bastions of millennials will forever be the greatest generation. Says
Well, actually,
Apple.
millennials didn't make any of that stuff. It was
Well,
all
we experienced all the cool stuff, dude.
millennials actually haven't done shit. I'm just being
They're kind of.
honest.
I mean, millennials are like 28 to like 45-year-olds.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess we did make like Spotify and Coinbase and
Uber.
Facebook and Uber and
So
I
we
guess
made social media.
we made a lot of shit. We made a lot of shit. Okay,
We
GG. GG. Yeah.
the old.
I'm in that too. I helped.
I was, I sneaked by in '96, dude. Try
Look,
to
like
catch me dead calling me a freaking Gen Z, dude.
everything I mentioned though was like pretty much more or less harmful to society.
Well,
Like, where's
everything.
the medicine?
Life is pain, dude.
Where's the
What were
space
the?
exploration?
I feel like vaccines weren't really part of
Nah,
it.
that's the boomers.
I think that was
That
like 1910.
yeah, that was a while ago.
uh,
It was like after World War II, I
tech,
think.
health tech.
Like
The fi-
a
the
failed
filing
health
stuff.
tech startup that went from 0 to 3 billion and then back to zero.
Uh, like better
Didn't
lighting
like
and
a
computers for stuff. Maybe that
maybe
like on a very zoomed out thing. I guess you made
rings that
computers
can
and
tell your
stuff.
mood. I don't know.
Computers and stuff were made. The mood ring. Computers and
Um,
stuff were made. And right now it's kind of like still the old infrastructure of stuff. Like health
AI.
is, yeah, but sure, listen, here's the thing. Health and all stuff is still kind of like of the old, but just like with computers. It's not like there's freaking amazing tech technological health, let's say. And maybe the transition period between 1900s and millennial was like the still the transitioning period into very more technological Wakanda-esque material sciences and biosciences, perhaps.
Conda.
Yeah, they had good tech, dude.
Yeah, they did. They had good shit. It's because of that fucking vibranium or whatever it was called.
Ah, right, right.
Yeah,
What did it do?
I don't know, but it powered all their shit.
Ah, power is the thing.
It
We need
powered their
nuclear.
shit, and it was
We need
like
nuclear stuff.
their weapons and shit. Apparently, T'Challa, Black Panther, is the wealthiest superhero in history because of
Low
that.
key, eh?
Yeah,
Nice.
I think it's like him, Tony Stark, and then Bruce Wayne, or maybe Bruce Wayne's richer.
And
I
the
don't know.
Marvel.
Yeah, maybe Bruce Wayne's richer than Tony Stark. I'm not sure. Not sure.
We'll look it up. Let's take a 10-minute break.
Let's do it.
The 10-minute break has ended.
What did you do on your 10-minute break?
I ate 2 pieces of chocolate, hung out with a dog, and that's about it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
How's the dog?
She needs her vagina surgery.
Oh. Ah.
Her vagina is recessed inside of her body, and she licks it a lot. So then she
Ugh.
needs pussy surgery.
How old is the dog?
8.
God, glad I don't have a dog anymore.
Why?
Just a lot of stuff like that. It's like, question, pet
Yeah,
insurance,
yeah, it's a really good business.
really great. I have some. I have a cat. Fan of cats. They need stuff too.
That is a business that people will pay for.
Yeah, I did not know how crucial it was.
Sure. Why?
Yeah,
You say such a
because
personality.
you just be chilling. Fido, Spot, Lucky eats a fucking rock or whatever the fuck. Because dogs are dumbasses. Cats too. You
Right.
go to the vet and they're like, that'll be $18,000 if your dog dies. Like, yeah. So pet insurance. The one I have, Lemonade, not a sponsor. I think they'll cover 90% of the fees with $100 deductible, and I think I paid like 30 a month or something.
Seems
So
about the market rate.
yeah. So
Lemonade was a big meme stock for a minute, eh?
was it really great business? I don't know why their stock sucks ass, but
Ooh, it does suck ass.
yeah, it sucks.
It sucks ass because
They missing revenue targets.
ma- making so much money, but people somewhere decide it's not enough.
Are they not? Increasing
Um,
shareholder value.
if we just go into the financials of Lemonade and we go to total revenue, we're talking 429 in 2023, 256, 128, 94. So the growth is there. I don't know what's going on, dude.
Everyone just wants their money to be in Nvidia instead.
Net income is looking negative.
Uh-oh. Paying out too many claims, perhaps?
Maybe revenue isn't the best metric
Pets get
after all.
pets getting sick.
Lemonade had quite the October. Apparently, October, everybody just got a little bit richer. I won't do a deep dive, but annual net income, it's negative. Net margin, negative, dude.
Damn.
All you have to do is give money, bro. What are you doing?
They don't even have employees. You just talk to AI. What's the issue?
Yes, if I um, had the choice, I probably wouldn't purchase animals. It's like purchasing joy, but joy that you know gets stripped away from you.
Hey, attachment is the cause of all sorrow. I think that's how it goes. But
Something like that.
think of the fun. Think of the funsies you get to have.
It is pretty fun skis, but sometimes I go to her and I say, hey, you'll die one day.
Yeah, but she says that to you too.
Yeah. And she's like, well, what about you, bitch? You could do it before I do. You take more risks than I do every day.
That's true. But I'm not eating chocolate. That's fucking gonna make me throw up and die.
It is filled with corn syrup.
Cat.
I feel like chocolate killing dogs is a myth propagated by Big Chocolate.
Why would Big Chocolate say that?
Dude, they know that
Don't
if
you
dogs
want
got their hands on chocolate, they'd
buy
tell
too
all their
much of
owners
it?
that this is horrible ingredients, dude. Robbie's not gonna like it.
Do you think Ozempic will have an effect on?
Ozempic is so crazy, dude. It just makes you throw up.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
That's not what it's supposed to do.
It just
No, it's
makes you
not.
throw up.
No, it doesn't.
I think it ceases freaking appetite and
Yeah,
just makes you throw up.
that doesn't make you throw. It's not. If you're throwing up, that you might have another issue.
Well, I've seen online of people, celebrities that have content online that take the O, the big O, and they're just gurgling vomit.
It's just bulimia.
No, dude, it's out of nowhere as they're doing their content. So it's hilarious to see like,
No, no, no. It just makes you not
okay,
hungry.
dude. Sure, I'm not the biggest GLP-1 analyst ever.
They must be having something else going on because it's not supposed. That's not supposed to happen.
Well, I bet a Google search could fix everything, but I don't care that much. As
Apparently,
long
it
as
also
it
works
makes
on.
Lily money.
Apparently, it also works on alcoholism.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You
Great.
think? I wonder if it can like, because it makes you think like if you can just like turn off certain addictions, can you turn off like gambling addiction and fucking porn addiction
I
and
like it.
just
I
like
like it.
shit like that?
It is hilarious to see online and TV, cable TV ads as the TV era almost. Is that soda again, dude?
Who do you think I am, bro?
You said that last. What is it?
It's iced coffee, black,
Caffeinated?
of course.
Interesting. What's
Otherwise, what's
this?
the
What's
point?
the sleep regimen looking like?
I just get tired around this time. Staring at a screen. Fucking, we're doing cardio every day, 30
Been doing
minutes. That
cardio a
really,
long time.
yeah, that really
I've
takes
been
my
sticking to the weightlifting with a lot of days in between. Have gotten stronger, a tiny bit fatter, but like not fat. But I'm sure my fat percentage has gone up a tiny bit.
yeah.
But looking bigger, and the objective was not to look like a skinny little bitch in photos.
Six pack?
Six pack is gone. Six pack I had,
Yeah.
but it's over a layer of fat, I believe now.
Six
I have some on the
packs.
top, but I used to have just I don't know. I think I ate less, so the six pack showed more.
I went to the doctor after several years of consistent gym, thinking, "Oh, he's gonna be so impressed with me," you know. And he was like, how many minutes of cardiovascular exercise do you get per week?" And I was like, "None." And he was like, "Ooh, yikes."
What did he advise?
And he said, "What did he say?" Oh, you see what I gotta deal with, bro? He said he kind of lost me at the first three words. The CDC recommends, but but he said the CDC recommends that adults get 30 minutes of cardio exercise twice per week.
That's hilarious. Does that include like walking?
No, he said your heart rate needs to get above 155 for 30 minutes straight.
Interesting.
Yeah, but he said that with like a gut, so I was like, who are you telling, doctor?
Yeah, my running hasn't been up a lot because
So
I
I'm trying
thought
to,
I'm giving like 4 more months of doing this exactly, which is basically like doing nothing in between weightlifting, and it has made me like more muscle, which is pretty interesting. But I haven't done like anything because the guy was like, "Don't do anything, dude. You lose your freaking sick gains." But my sick gains aren't exactly like huge.
who said that?
It's a freaking weight bodybuilder that rivaled Schwarzenegger back in the day, and kind of has a cult thing online with the cats that do weightlifting.
Yeah, cardio kills gains for sure, but nothing is less cute than looking pregnant on the beach as a 29-year-old man,
Right, 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 right.
which is what I'm trying to avoid. Fucking
Yes.
sugar, man. Sugar. Like, I don't eat a lot of sugar, but like, I can tell like one cookie, I'm just like, bruh.
When the holidays come by, I've eaten some some cookies and some chocolate, dog. I don't have a gut,
Do you remember
but
in,
I definitely did have like a bit of dysmorphia because I was like hella skinnier and then like started eating stuff. And then I was like, damn, is my gut hella big now? And I don't think it's hella big, but like I had a gut a little bit. But
I'm
I
just
also
not
like
sure.
doing stopped doing yoga as well. And yoga probably leaned it out.
Oh, I gotta get back into yoga.
Yoga plus I did push-ups and crunches every day. But I also had a very consistent fasting of Friday. And that probably killed a lot of fat.
I remember you used to be against exercise because you were going to the gym. You were like, because if I stop, I just lose it all. And I was like, well, don't stop.
It's true. You do lose
Yeah,
it all.
you do lose it all. You lose it worse. You lose more than you started with, in my
That was also
experience.
creatine related a bit. I did stop taking creatine too.
I'm still on
I'm
a
scared of the
creatine.
hair loss of it. It's probably fine, but I like hair.
Does hair loss? Is that a thing? Is that real?
Yeah, they say
That's
look.
worth it, dude. Because I was
You.
going to the gym a lot, dude, and I was like, bro, I'm not seeing the results I'm expecting,
Yeah.
but I'm feeling all the soreness.
Okay,
So
but how long? This is me regurgitating this guy's cold stuff. But how long in between did you do your exercises?
between that and creatine,
No, just like how long did you do the same body part like once a week, or did you have spaces in
I
between?
do everything once a week except for biceps, shoulders, and legs. I do twice a week.
His whole thing was that resting in between those for like a long time is what actually makes the muscle.
You see, I believe that, and I used to do that until I didn't, and now doing more of it with less weight makes me look bigger,
Mm,
which is like counter because I know what he's saying. Like you gotta
yeah.
like your muscle needs to rebuild, but I'm just like, bro, if my muscle's not sore, like I'm gonna fucking
Well, that was also the thing. I get sore after doing like 3 exercises because I do max weight. And that's
okay.
like it.
Do you
But
warm up at all, or
a warm up, but
do you do
barely
legs?
anything. But I get sore after it, which was like, oh, this is freaking weird. I did literally like 3 exercises.
Do you do legs?
Yeah, it's based. It's only like chest, back, and then legs, and then biceps, and then legs.
I used to be so against legs. I still fucking hate legs, but
Yeah, I did calf raises the other
Kitty,
day. That killed
please.
me for days.
Oh yeah, I do not take calves seriously. I really should.
I also didn't like my leg looking skinny.
Kitty,
But
you
I'll probably do
mind?
this for a couple more months. And then
And then just get super fat.
no, and then go back to not waiting 4 days in between working out. four
Four
days.
days in between. I can sit if I skip 4 days, I'm like, yo, I fell off. I need to start over. I need to renew my membership. They probably deleted my account. I haven't been there in so long.
I I think I enjoy the idea of rest in between, but it's also like legit knowing like your muscles. And I kind of just learned like go to like failure more than because before I did like the like 4 sets of small and then the last set was the biggest. And then now I do one giant set to failure.
Just one huge Big Daddy set.
Yeah. And I was like, this probably does nothing, but it made me bigger.
Maybe I'll
I
try
also
that
don't
because I'm
like it.
tired of
I also have to
spending.
eat more, dude. And I'm like, I'm not trying to eat more.
Yeah, you got to
Like
maintain. Your muscles are hungry.
shove protein shakes down my gullet, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Doesn't make me feel
Protein
good.
yogurt is good.
I do a lot of yogurt, and that kind of is an easy snack for like 20 grams of protein. But like, I struggle getting like 180 grams protein every day.
Yeah, it's tough being beautiful. If it were easy to just have a chiseled, beautiful body, then everyone would do it, you know? But
I
it's
think
not.
that I'd be more chiseled than what I do now if I did kind of a routine of what I did before. I was chiseled, but I was skinny.
Used to have a six pack on accident.
I did, but that was
No
the skinny
ab
part.
work. Yeah, I was pretty skinny. I was pretty fucking skinny. Looking back, I'm just
I
like,
was
bro,
I did push up, but I looked too skinny in the picture. I'm talking about like
I was
recent years.
recent.
I was
Yeah,
I looking back in college years, I was skinny, skinny, skinny.
I had to do so much work to look normal. It's like, bro, every day.
See,
Yes.
that's also I think that's because you do it every day. If I think if your body weights in between, it doesn't like kill itself.
And the worst part about it is, Kitty, please, can't you see I'm potting? The worst part about it is, since I go to the gym every day, I'm like familiar with the employees there, right?
Yeah.
And there's a janitor there who's seems like he'd be super cool. Like I see him every day, right? And he's talking it up, chopping it up with everybody, you know? Seems like a cool guy, right?
Uh-huh.
But I remember maybe a year ago, I like made eye contact with him and I said like, "What's up?" And he didn't say it back. And I was like, "Oh fuck." And now I just like now he like looks at me and I look at him and I break eye contact really fast. And I see him every day, bro. I'm like, bro, I want to be your friend, but I'm too fucking awkward, dude. And we know
That's
like we'd be
funny.
homies, dude.
Is he older or no?
He's older. He's probably like 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just like like five people be ahead of me. I'll be like giving them high fives, be like, yo, what's up, dude? And I'll be like, oh shit. It's so fucking weird, dude. Oh
Is he
God.
a black guy or no?
He's a black guy, yeah.
He probably just sees himself in you. He's like, he
He,
must work harder.
I
Or
know.
he's
I
you from
think
the future, bro. And he's like, he's coming. And if he talked to you, he would like
I
kill your
hope not.
timeline.
I hope he's not me for the future.
Well, no,
But
he's you from the future. And then if he does everything right and doesn't talk to you, then like you make cool rocket company.
1 second, pause this. I gotta get the door. Sorry.
Kitty, listen to me. You're on the podcast right now. I think your butt is on the camera.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, so we could be friends, but we're not. And now I'm just like, I know he's worked there for decades probably, and I'll probably work out there for decades. And it's just gonna be awkward as fuck forever. Unless I just stop being a bitch and be like, yo, what's up, dude? But why can't he do it too? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't know. I don't have to work out there. He has to go to work. So maybe I should say, hey, what's going on? Ah,
Probably.
that's my life.
I like the timeline version of it's you from another timeline that's making sure you're on the right track, but can't interact with you.
Yeah.
Doctor Who is owned by like Disney now, but it had a really good Christmas episode. I just want everybody to know that.
Oh, the Black Doctor Who.
The Black Doctor. He is a Black Doctor now. He is
I'm s-
also portrays gay.
right,
Doctor's
Disney,
always been a little bit gay, dude,
of course.
but he's hella
Um,
gay now.
seen a lot of not great feedback on this character. Is it because he's a not white or
It's because the writing's less stellar than in the past.
uh, who used to own it?
Just probably like BBC.
Interesting.
But I think it did start getting less amazing writing when Disney owned it. But then this Christmas episode, one of the famous writers came back and just like killed it.
Just knocked it out of the park.
For real, just like let me show you absolute scrubs how to write a Doctor Who script, and it was just a wonderful episode. And like
Oh,
literally made a character, bro. They just popped up one character, and then comments were like, oh, because he has the Doctor has and she the doctors have companions that it has companions and has the Doctor, and it popped up just a random character, and then all the comments were like, oh my god, this lady has to be a companion because also a good actor, but just
Black Doctor
absolutely
doesn't have a companion yet.
it does have a companion. I have missed a few episodes, and I think her name was Ruby. I think Ruby left for some reason, and so he always goes around and freaking destroys people's lives because of time travel and whatnot.
It's crazy, dude. You're the only one I know that watches that show still.
Yeah, dude, it's good stuff. That's like that. I also watched Dexter. I like Dexter, and I've watched the new series of Dexter, which is good. The trailer made it look like garbage, but it's good, solid Showtime TV.
You ever watch Suits?
I have not watched Suits.
I wish I had seen Suits when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Because I would have been like, oh, dude, this show's fucking awesome, dude. It's still good, but I'm just like, dude, this would be more cool if I was like in high school with my fucking whole future ahead of me. I was like, yo, I could be a lawyer. I could go to Harvard.
I think I started Doctor Who in high school. It was either in high school or college. I was on in Spain on a homestay thing. I think this was college, like maybe like 2015. And I went to Spain at the same like a similar thing in high school, but I went with buddies, and it was a beach town, and it was a lot more cool. And then when I went to this in college, it was like in a city, and I realized I'd never been in like a city before. I've been in like San Diego and Tucson. Then this was just like a big city, and then I didn't my janitor window of hitting it off with kids in my class. I missed it, so I wasn't friends with any of the kids to go like party in Barcelona. So I just stayed
Damn.
inside and literally watched Doctor Who with a Spanish father. He was like, "Dude, why are you inside for like it's been hours?"
This was in high school
This was early college.
at U of A.
Yeah, in summer. It
Like
might have been
the summer before school started.
no, it was somewhere in between. Might have been sophomore, junior year.
Damn, that's actually heartbreaking.
Yeah.
That's I would have been like I would have done the stupidest thing ever and just gone out and explored by myself at night because I did that when I went with neighbor Jeff.
Yeah, uh I really don't remember a lot of it. Not because of any debauchery, but I just think I didn't have a good time. Um yeah, I don't it was a large city. I did get mugged. Maybe I did drink.
Damn.
Or is this another city?
I did some weird drugs under a bridge.
I did some bad hash in Spain. It was laced. It was actually in like I think Cordoba. So it's like hella African Spanish city.
I
And then
miss
just
Spain.
got some bad hash.
Barcelona. I need to go back.
Or O'Neill guy. Yeah, so watched Doctor Who with one of the old doctors, and then got into it later, and then I had my new doctor,
Hmm.
and then the lady doctor in Disney happened. She didn't get the best writing. They tried their hardest. Black Doctor, some okay episodes, but it's a really writing dependent show.
Yeah, writing is super important.
When you're an alien species traversing the universe and need to get into shenanigans, you gotta have a good imagination.
I like it when you'll have like a movie that's like you look at that and you're just like, oh, that's gonna be fucking trash. And then you watch it and you're like, the writing's pretty okay. Like
uh,
fucking like there's this new Transformers. There was like a cartoon thing that came out.
uh,
And I'm watching it, I'm like, dude, these jokes are fucking landing. Dude, like someone my age wrote this.
yeah, you're just thinking of
Yeah.
a 29-year-old being like, dude, got this one, dude. This one's gonna
Yeah.
kill. And not knowing until you freaking print the movie, bro.
Yeah, and apparently like Sonic the Hedgehog, the franchise is like has pretty good writing. And
Yeah.
I think I saw the first one. It was just okay, but the fact that they're making more like tells me that they're not horrible probably.
I was watching interviews with Ben Schwartzman, the the white Jewish looking man. I think he might be Sonic.
Oh
Who the
yeah,
hell
the
is-
voice of Sonic, yeah.
Yeah. Did
He's
you know
on
him
Jake and
before?
Amir a couple times.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you know, yeah. I saw him with that, and he like told his writing experience in LA and stuff. I think he moved and just like started writing jokes on Letterman and stuff.
I like he just moved and started writing jokes on Letterman.
Yeah, like he like killed it as soon as he got off the boat.
But like what was between it had to be stand up, right?
He was an improv guy, so he did like the improv place, like Second City. I know that's Chicago, but he Upright Citizens Brigade.
Hmm.
So probably
Oh,
a
see,
bunch of writing.
even that is like fucking college level fucking improv. Like they don't just let anyone into that.
Yeah,
So what was before that? Like,
I don't know, dude. He probably did improv in Minnesota or whatever. But
he must have been good because I have a friend that's trying to get into that, and she's like, "Yo, this is not easy."
he's from New York, and then left the Bronx.
He was in fucking was he in Parks and Rec?
Yeah, he was good in that. I mean, he's a funny fella.
Yeah, kind of he's a good voice for Sonic, but I don't think it fits the Sonic character. You know, like if the video games didn't exist and it was just a standalone thing, then it would work. But I'm just like this Sonic's a little too silly.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a little
Uh,
too silly.
I don't really know how the Sonic movies are. And they really churn that out. 2020, 2022, 2024 for Sonics.
Yeah, and Jim Carrey's in all of them.
You must really enjoy it.
He must really need some money.
I think he's good, bro. He's like the most famous person
Yeah,
for a long time.
he's probably chill. But why is this movie the movie he came out of retirement
And
for?
Keanu Reeves. And they're like, yo, guys, we got to get back. This Sonic shit. Let me tell you
Idris
something.
Elba's in this shit.
Dude, this Sonic shit. Is like no one believes it, but they just like enter some kind of vortex when they get on. They don't even see each other. It's all just voice stuff. And then
Yeah,
Schwartzman was like, I didn't see Keanu until the releases.
voice acting's sick. They can probably just do that their whole thing in a day.
Yeah,
Just collect a check. Wow, fucking Jim Carrey.
not
Just go
Schwartzman.
put on makeup.
Yeah, he's live. He has to do like two characters that dance with each other that are the same, both him.
Hopefully he got double the money.
Apparently, Schwartz said that usually voice acting does not pay very well, which is at the SAG scale, which I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming SAG gets a certain bad salary.
Screen Actors Guild Awards
Correct.
or Screen Actors Guild. Yeah, it's like the union for actors or some shit. But
Correct. Mundo.
that's interesting. Like I don't know how much he got paid, but let's just say it's $1 million, which is a lot.
Box office 234 mil.
Yeah, 234 million. Um,
Animation.
Obviously, the highest paid actor was Jim Carrey, because he used to, at his peak, he was making 20 mil a film.
Let's see. Budget was 122. Made 234. So 123. No, 114. 113. Jesus Christ. You can give one or two to a Schwartz and a Keanu.
Oh, Keanu definitely got more than fucking Schwartz. And
Sure.
so did Idris. Like they
there's
definitely
there's
out-earned.
a lot of good actors, eh?
Yeah, because
Oh, it's the girl from Breaking Bad, who is director Rock is the only thing that Google shows.
Girl from Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Breaking Bad?
Of course.
The Jesse's girlfriend that died.
Oh, what does she do? Who is she? No.
Director Rock something.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Guess he didn't Sonic hard enough.
I did not. I've never heard of that character. I guess not.
Dr. Eggman, Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, Keanu's evil, eh? James Marsden.
Who plays fucking Tails?
I don't. It just says Knuckles, eh?
Well, Knuckles is
I will say Knuckles did always seem like a black guy.
why? Because he's I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know. Probably the voice, if I remember the voice.
Who the fuck played Tails, dude? I can't fucking.
I think it's probably not introduced yet. You can't just blow your load all in the first three movies, dude.
Colleen O'Shaughnessy. Who's
Oh,
this?
yes, Colleen.
Colleen. Oh, never seen her. Never heard of her. But she looks like she is a comedian.
Funny, funny Sonic ha-has.
So, are we gonna go see Sonic tonight or what?
Usually something like this is what I would see. I would see like the third Sonic after not seeing any of them. After seeing a Schwartz interview.
Okay, do you want to go see Sonic tonight or do you want to go hit some golf balls? Like, you
I'm
choose. It's your
not a big
day.
golf
Like,
guy. It's just I don't care. Whatever you want.
all right, fuck it. Let's go see Sonic.
That was supposed to be that was supposed to be an indecisive female companion.
Yikes! Just gave me PTSD.
What are the what movies are out right now? What is Blink Twice? Looks fun.
I don't know. Well, oh, we talked about Mufasa. How it's just like a waste of fucking money.
Yeah, it's been clipped. Gladiator 2, Small Things Like This, Blitz, which is on Apple TV. Severance is almost back on Apple TV. Time to pony up that subscription money to watch a couple months of Severance. If they were smart, they would just make every episode about 2 months in between each other.
I think that's a good point. I think Apple TV Plus is free for the next
They're
while.
they're giving a little tease. They say, "Hey, we know you like Ted Lasso. We know you like Severance. Okay, just look at the other stuff we got, dude. It's all
Tim,
right."
I didn't like any of those.
So maybe you said Ted Lasso was the white man's oasis, and Severance is probably not too dissimilar to that.
I
They're
like
just-
how a guy after work is like, I can't wait to go home and lose myself in the new episode of Ted Lasso.
I watched the first season. The subsequent seasons didn't exactly make me watch it. I think I also had it because I purchased a new device. But I think same thing with Severance. But
Never
they
watched
got me
Severance.
they got me in a cycle where I didn't buy a new product. It's time to learn what happens. Severance is a great series. Very
I
good.
think I got into Severance.
It's very good.
That's the one with the family and the siblings.
No, it's where they go to a freaking office building and you get stuff implanted in your head and you forget you black out what happens inside of the office building. So a bunch of like depressed people were like, yeah, I'll do that because I don't want to remember my life. And
What?
then yes, dude, it's awesome.
Is this
And
the
Ted
one?
Lasso is about
That's not the one. Is that the one by Ben Stiller?
yeah.
Then what's the fucking one with the family and they're all fighting over the money?
Oh, Billions.
No, it's not Billions.
It's something with an S. Succession.
Succession. Okay, that's the one I was
I'll
watching.
get into Succession when I'm like 75 or something.
You would like Succession.
I know. But it's too many seasons, dude.
It's just fucking.
I don't like
it's just
like
the-
admitting to like, okay, I'm gonna spend hours. No, Severance is awesome.
I think I only saw a couple episodes.
You have TV
it's like
Plus?
so clearly a fucking. Do I have Apple TV Plus? I don't know. But
Oh,
I think
I'm
Succession's about like a Disney fucking. It's like a Disney spinoff.
Severance?
Or Succession, the family owns what is like would be Disney because
Oh,
there's like a fucking Disneyland and
Oh, well.
they own like IP and shit.
I got a hot tip from a pal. Disney has like elderly real estate homes that they're doing.
To
Like elderly, just an elderly complex home for like elderly
old cast members.
Huh? No. Oh, I
So
mean,
old
maybe,
cast members
but
can die.
it's old. It's very severancy. And the Severance, the building that they worked at is basically Apple's like park. It's a giant circle. And so at the end of Severance episode season one, it's revealed. Do you mind if I spoil? Do you care about spoilers
Actually,
as a
don't tell
person?
me because I might check out Severance. I'm trying to get more into culture. Like I said, I'm trying to watch more TV. Trying to
Right.
play outside less.
Well, you can Dexter. Dexter's good. Doctor Who Christmas special and
Oof.
Severance. That's all you need.
I might just check out Severance. I might be good on the Doctor Who and
Doctor Who, you find one good episode. Watch this Christmas episode. It's good. It was written by Moffat, Stephen Moffat.
that
Severance
sounds
I won't spoil because yeah, if I got I'm ideologically not against spoilers, um, but it was a pretty massive reveal at the end.
yeah. Maybe keep that to yourself. Oh,
Go buy that subscription.
oh shit.
Find out why this guy. So let me see if I can do.
Is it intense? Is it like Black Mirror? I can't handle
It's
Black Mirror.
it's 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 Black Mirror.
Ugh.
It's like it's an episode of Black Mirror, but a whole series of it.
Fuck, I don't know.
But that's just light. uh,
It doesn't
Mark
have to be.
leads a team of office workers whose memories have been surgically divided between their work and personal lives. When a mysterious colleague appears outside of work, it begins a journey to discover the truth about their jobs.
The truth about our jobs. Is everybody in the show using an iPhone?
It's very possible because I remember in Swan Song, which is also an Apple movie, which I in Took the Media, which was very good and showed you their contact glasses in Apple cars that they probably were about to make, but it showed you the future of Apple products basically. Um, Severance might be the same thing, but it also might be like a weird couple decades in the past or something.
Well, shit.
Apple TV Instagram says Happy Severance Month to those who celebrate. Such a good, very good series.
Damn. Too bad I
And
gotta
Ted
shut that
Lasso
shit
is about
down.
a guy who went through a divorce.
Not a divorce. Oh no.
I heard online that homie made that show because he was going through a divorce and just wanted to do something fun.
Yeah, was
The
that
main
when he
Sudeikis.
served his ex papers while she was fucking doing a speech or something?
Sudeikis?
Yeah.
Is that name right? Who is he married to?
Um,
Someone famous, eh?
Olivia Munn? Olivia
Ah,
something.
different person now.
Something. One of those girls. But yeah.
I think that's a different guy. Is Jason Sudeikis who I'm thinking of? I'm
He
just
was
definitely not. This
yeah.
is the guy from.
He was married to someone hot.
Oh, it is
That's for sure.
Sudeikis.
Like she was like out of his league.
I know what you're thinking of. It says that his spouse from '04 to 2010 is a civilian. So either,
Olivia Wilde.
yeah, is that who it was?
Yeah. They had like a kid together, or maybe two kids.
House also another great series.
Damn, he got 9 years on her. He's
Hmm.
49.
Hmm.
Looks good. 49.
49 is not that old.
I saw a funny tweet. It said, "You're not old, you're just out of shape." And I was like, "Oh, I feel that. I'm not out of
Stretch,
shape.
gotta stretch a lot more. Get
Gotta
that yoga,
stretch,
dude. If you do
twist your
yoga,
nipples."
dude, the yoga plus I think it was probably just because of my calorie deficit, but push-ups every day, crunches every day, yoga twice a week gets that core going.
Gets the core going, dude. Fucking lifting heavy weights, sweating all the cocaine blood out of your fucking
Cheers.
skin.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you.